Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Madeline. I'm the owner of Basswood Beauty, a small skincare company that I just run on the side for fun. I have time to work on it. And on this channel, so I talk a little bit about my business and I also just like to share beauty related content because it's fun. And so today I wanted to introduce my eyeshadow project pan. I'm actually like, I don't think that this is personally a lot of eyeshadows if I'm comparing to like beauty YouTubers. But maybe for the average person, you know, it is a lot of eyeshadows. A lot of it is lower end eyeshadows. I only have like 2 higher end eyeshadow palettes in here. I have a lot of singles because I've depotted a lot of stuff, but I do find myself just continually like reaching for just like one eyeshadow palette, like this one in particular. And I do just want to stretch myself and try to get use out of all of these. So that's what the plan is with this project. I guess the girl who originally started it, I have some notes, started this project was Alexi, and she's no longer on YouTube. But I don't know of her or have ever watched her projects. But I have watched Rebecca Morgan for like years now, I believe, and her eyeshadow project pans are just always like so beautiful and inspiring, and I just really enjoy them. So I would say she's the person who inspired me the most to be like, I should just do that for fun. And then I found ABB and Still Steph, and they both do a really nice eyeshadow project panning project as well. And they both do like, and that is why I don't have any eye makeup on. They both like choose the colors that they're going to work on and then do an eye look with it. So I was going to try that as well, but this is all new to me. I've not done this before. And I apologize, I do still film on my phone. So when I go to choose the colors, which I put into an app on my phone, I'm gonna have, like, you won't see the choosing process. So I will have to pause and figure out which 4 eyeshadows I'm gonna work on and then let you know afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to randomly choose 4 eyeshadows out of what I have and work on just trying to pan them. I am setting up a parameter of, I think I'm going to try to have a usage goal of 15, and then after 15 uses, if I'm like really struggling with that color and need to give it up, and you know, then I can set it aside and roll something else in. I wanted to attempt eye looks and share them on social media. Rebecca Morgan's really good at that, but I don't know. I feel like all the eye looks I go for are pretty basic and just everyday, so I don't know how interesting they'd be to see, but maybe if I come up with something interesting, I will try to share on social media like Instagram or maybe here on YouTube. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will try to count as well how many times I use or reach for the shadow so that we could get an accurate idea of how many uses it takes to like use up a certain eyeshadow. I do find that I will, like with blushy pink eyeshadows, use them as blush or try to use them in other ways. So, or maybe as a highlight or something. So I will be trying to use them in and incorporate them in other ways as well to get that pan. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna pause here and choose the eyeshadows and then I'll be back. All right, that took a little bit longer than planned because I misplaced this little one. It's like my smallest palette. And I did find it though, and I'm so glad I did because I already have like an eye look in mind with all of these colors. This is like a great color story palette. I'm really excited. The first one is from the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow in Rose Water, and they don't have names, so I just numbered them, and it was number 2, which is this beautiful matte shade. So I'm gonna swatch it, and these are very like buttery and beautiful. I love all the shades in this one. This one's a little bit hard to work with. It has a really chunky glitter in it, but this is going to be a great and probably a really easy one to pan because it's like totally the color that I would go for every day. Just like a base color, crease color. It's perfect. So that's an easy one. And then the other one came from this really inexpensive, like $4 palette from LA Colors that I picked up just for fun a while back. But it actually has some great colors in it. It has all these really beautiful neutrals, and that was the reason I wanted to pick it up. But this like navy shade has really come in handy to make a beautiful like wing or just a softer like eyeliner color versus black. So I've really enjoyed that one. But this one is number 5, which is another nice and easy. I already have like a little dip in this color, so it's just like a peachy. This will also make a great like everyday, has a little bit of sheen to it, but I mean, those look really beautiful together, match like my shirt and everything. So I'm really happy so far, if you can't tell. And then in this one, this is another LA Colors, just very cheap dollar store palette. But again, I picked it up because it has this black shadow in it. And as you can see, I don't reach for this one a lot, and these two shades are like exactly the same. But this black eyeshadow is really handy to have. And in this one, this is the color that it chose, and which I'm not unhappy with, because this will be a really pretty eyeliner color. Is probably how I'll most likely use it, because that's just not a color I would put all over my eyelid, but we'll try. We can try new things. And then lastly is a single eyeshadow that I have from Prisma Palette, who is no longer in business actually. I found her years ago when she was on Etsy as like Mama Bear, something Mama Bear. And her eyeshadows were beautiful then, and then when she changed over to Prisma Palette, they were beautiful then as well. And I just fell in love with this color. It's in Vintage Taupe, and she had sent me like a sample with another order. And this is a beautiful, beautiful color. I have not reached for it as much as I would have liked to, so I'm happy to bring this one in and work on it. I mean, oh, her shadows were just gorgeous. I can't believe she's no longer making them, but this color story is so pretty. I'm so happy with this. I'm sorry, I'm like all giggly over some eyeshadows. Yeah, I'm really, really happy to work on these. I think this color palette is beautiful, all goes together. So I think I already kind of have an idea of what I want to do. I'm gonna start off with the e.l.f. color here and just get that sort of all over my lid. It's a little, it is like creamy, but it is a little powdery at the same time. I didn't prime my eyelids, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna start with that like all over the lid as a base. And I'll probably take it on my lower lash line as well. I'm gonna go in with that lighter shade from the LA Colors. And I think I'm actually gonna use my finger to apply this one, because I want it right like in the inner corner, and I want it to like highlight that inner corner. Then I'm going to go in with the Vintage Taupe. And this one actually I might use a brush. I'm going to pack it on the outer corner and up into the crease a little bit. I don't know if this was the right brush to choose, but I'm trying to make this work. This is more eyeshadow than I would normally put on for every day. Usually every day I do like one color all over the lid. Make it really simple. But since these are all blending nicely together, it's not like it's some crazy eye look. All right, I want to take a little bit of the e.l.f. shadow on my lower lid, and then I'm gonna do the blue as a wing. I'm gonna use that same brush. Just connect that. Don't really care if there's color from the other ones because they're all blending together nicely. All right, so I think that's pretty. It doesn't quite go with like my warm blush, but that's all right. And then we're gonna go in with, I know I have like a specific liner brush that I like. It's actually for your eyebrows. It's the Real Techniques like brow brush or something, but I like to use this for liner. Now, what I'm a little afraid of is that with no water or setting spray, that this might get on my lower lash line. But I'm just gonna take it slow. I think it would be better if I had like a little bit of setting spray with this or something. But at the moment, I don't feel like going and getting it, so we're just gonna make do with what we have. But you could definitely get a very pigmented eyeliner if you just use a little bit of setting spray with the shadow. This is coming off very, very light, but it's pretty. Kind of like that it's light. So I think I'm going to end there. I'm going to apply some mascara, and I have been using the e.l.f. Lash and Roll every single day. It's been the best, like, everyday mascara. So I'm going to apply a little bit of that and I'll be back. All right, now as I was applying my mascara, which is just a very nice, like, everyday look, I was thinking of what else I could do with some of these shades. And this one, for sure, I feel like could make a really pretty highlight. So I'm gonna I did put some highlight on earlier, but I'm going to go in and put a little bit of that on the ooh, it picked up a lot. Gotta definitely tap that out. Or even like maybe a blush. It's definitely coming across more as like a highlight. And I was thinking just, I want to put, ooh, this brush like really made it dusty. Maybe I pressed it in too hard. But that is looking very pretty. And then I wanted to put a little bit in the inner corner as well, because I didn't really do anything there. I don't know if that's picking up on camera or not, but That is looking very pretty. This color is really beautiful, actually. Besides that I just made it all dusty, but oh well. I'm really happy with this look. I hope you enjoyed watching. I need to reapply my lip product. Yeah, no, this turned out very nice, and I'm really, really happy with this color story. So thank you again for watching, and I will just do an update video when I have something to share on this one. So this will definitely probably not be a monthly update as with my other project pan, but yeah, I'm excited to just hone down on some colors and make some progress on my collection. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Have a good day. Bye.